Alright, let's see. So, at this point, I think I'm just gonna try to talk about other things in general. Like, we're gonna talk about the game, of course, but, you know, just thing is... Oh, what the... They have buffs? In Tactician mode? Oh, jeez! Oh, God, so... Do I have... Vampire, healing for 50% damage to... Oh, Christ. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna do what I can against these. How far does my Dragon Blaze go? Not far enough. I think I should still buff the Incarnate. Maybe just leave a trail of fire in front of me so they can't walk to me without getting burnt. Okay, I think that, oh, well, I hit him a little bit, but he's fine. Just give him magic armor with that spell. 10 to 11, 8 to 9. We can damage one incredibly, which might be the best. 7 to bleeding, 7 to half health. Ow, Jesus. Whoa, they have skills. Okay, this might be a little... This is my first time playing Tactician mode, and... Oh, I am a little scared. I didn't turn on... Hang on, I gotta check. I didn't turn on that feature for randomized combat, did I? I didn't know. This is just... This has to be just Tactician mode. Okay, I'm... a little... frightened, to say the least, considering... Oh, these things are a lot more scarier. And there goes my Incarnate. And I haven't even dealt with the first one. Well, this... Please tell me this will kill. It did not kill. I guess we'll set up a totem here. So they can fire at that guy, knock him out, and then this guy has to walk around, and my totem is still in shot to hit him. So these guys... I can't wait to get Lore Master just to see what skills these guys have. I think Lore Master shows skills. Okay, he's burning. Took 6 physical damage there. Okay, so his healing's not too strong, actually. It's... This thing really not have line of sight. Weird, but alright. I'm actually just going to walk as far away as possible. Make him use the AP, make the Voidling itself either take its time to kill my totems. Okay, there. Maybe I was in the way of the shot with that one. Jesus. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm already feeling a little bit of pressure just from that first fight. I don't know, I always like that comment, just like, drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. But which way? Ooh, God, I hate to dwell on that, but like, that is gonna be a worry for fights later on.
Look here, Quercus, another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Oh yeah, I've never actually talked to Sir Laura, because I never had Pet Pal at the start.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great Acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great Acorn is returning in all its wrath.
I'm gonna assume as Great Acorn, I'm going to assume he's talking about the Voidlings.
What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great Acorn's vile servants, it can do so again.
Quercus.
We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Was that a jab at my weight? Good sir, Laura. Got it. That joke was bad. Um, sure, yeah, you can follow.
Egads, it speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before. What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Solora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Can I talk? I'm going to assume Quercus is the little skeletal cat that he's riding on. I like him. He's quite interesting to say the least. We're just gonna read. Generally, you don't need to. I mean, you can read books in their entirety. You don't have to, but I generally just click them, read, move on because they will. If there's any recipes or any information, it'll just give you it right away. I don't know. I don't mind the reading in this game. I like the story to an extent. You know, it's a little tiring on the voice, and the mind sometimes because it's a lot of big words, you know. But yeah, we're not just going to excuse this guy. So this could be one of the party members that I could have in the party, but we're not gonna take him. It's the Red Prince. He actually has more health than me. But the Red Prince, he's a lizard man. He has its own story, but you guys ever want to play the game and find out for yourself, you can pick up the Red Prince and see what his story leads to. Ooh. But we're just gonna continue onwards and just see where this all goes. Grab some mushrooms. Yes, quiet.
A black cat.
I'm gonna sound like an idiot half the time I feel.
It seems we're not the only ones taking on strays.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get? Hey, stop following me.
Christ. Yeah, I'm not following it. It approached me.
What? No, that can't be. I can't. Hey, stop following me. Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Well, now we just have a cat following us. I'm going to hope that the cat, so there is a thing you can do with the cat. I'm not going to spoil it just in case it does happen. But, I usually kill the cat by accident. Not on purpose. I don't want to kill the cat ever, but it just happens. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean for it to happen, but he just died. He just gets in the way of some shots that I do, and ooh, it's a pain sometimes.
I've spotted something. Let's hope this is worth the digging.
Yeah. Also, the reason I like having a lizard is because he can actually just dig little dirt piles like that without needing a shovel. Yeah, we can equip that for the moment. The bow we're not using, but we're gonna get our archer here in a second, or do I? This is always the thing, I don't know. Yeah, I think the character we're about to get is going to be our archer in this game.
Where this leads.
Yeah, we'll go get him first. And there he is. I won't show the name until I click on him. Or attempt to click on him.
You walk up to a skeleton unlike any you have ever seen before. His skull seems to be carved into intricate patterns, with a gemstone sitting in the middle of his forehead. Approaching, you hear a profane rumble from the undead beast. Bugger.
bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
The beard.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Actually, you don't seem half as threatening as those creatures in red. Run along, won't you? I have business to attend to.
I'm gonna ask what business he has with the body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
I'm gonna inquire about his skull, say that I've never seen one carved like that before.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies.
Duly noted.
Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sounds like he needs a companion. Ask if he'd like to travel with me.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Yeah, he could work out for the both of us.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
And this is something I actually like with this isn't really, it's more character creative once we hire him essentially, but we can basically see what we can basically pick him to be whatever we want, any of the starter classes essentially. So we can tell him to actually be a conjurer, a summoner if we really want, if we want even more summons. But I'm looking for someone with a little bit of finesse.
Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprisingly civilized. Very well. What do you require?
And oh, there's a good bit in here, but I would like most likely a ranger. I don't know if I want a wayfarer. Wayfarer just has a bit of is just basically a ranger with some magic, but I can give him some magic later on. So I'll just take a normal ass ranger.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see.
Yeah.
Splendid.
So that settles it.
Very well. Let's be off.
And now we have Fane as a party member, and I'm just gonna remove that, put that over there. So he is an archer, and because he isn't undead, so he actually gets and he has his own unique source skill. So he has Play Dead, which is a very funny skill, and it kind of works for an archer. You just kind of fall limp for a bit. Lasts for a couple turns, but basically no one can target him, and he just kind of comes out. And his source point ability allows him to basically make someone take another turn, which is pretty good. Oh, he starts with Peace of Mind? That's actually not as bad as I thought. Elemental Arrowheads is a little iffy, but it'll work. And we want to give him some equipment. So where's the Darling Bow? Yeah, there we go. Have a much better bow. Have some armor there. Do we have anything else for him? There We got some slightly better pants for him. Other than that, we have a poison arrow for him. And this is something I like to actually do is, instead of having all of the arrows on his hotbar, is having them all in the bag. So I can just open up the bag. Did that not work? If I right-click shoot, there we go. And I can just pop it out of the bag, so it's just all my arrows are in one bag, which helps with sorting at least. And we did find a poison potion, yep, so we can give that to Fane. And the party has increased by 1. And now we just kind of continue. Oh wow, that's immediate, something for Fane. This is the only problem, is that I will have to throw each arrow into... Bugger. I will have to throw each arrow individually into his bag in order to use it, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. I think... Ooh, should we... This is some stuff we can't get right now, but I'm thinking if I should get... I think we should get the rest of the party situated. I know where the rest of them are. I actually want to switch out one person. Or do we... No, I want to still have the normal party that I had from... Not years, but at least, at the very minimum, months ago. So we'll be back this way. I'm just gonna... Oh, this is pinging. I thought that leaves a marker. There's a way to leave a marker, but I'm not gonna bother with it for now. We're gonna go grab that yarrow flower. Gonna need that for something later. But yeah, just I don't know, just because I'm gonna be walking around just picking up stuff for the moment. There's some talking later on, but I'm just gonna try to not get to it for as long as possible. Or at least just while I'm doing stuff. But generally, how are people doing? Like, quarantine's going on right now. It's pretty rough time, I'd have to say. And yeah, just I hope everyone's doing well. I'm waiting for her to put down a shell. And just hoping everyone's doing well and everything, because of just everything going on. It can be quite, not a pain, but like it's troubles for everyone. For sure. And luckily my house is safe, and my girlfriend is safe, and you know, everything's going well. The quarantine, I believe, is starting to wear off. It's starting to wear off a bit in my state. I'm not gonna say my state for the sake of that, but I'm pretty sure everything is that was my... But everything's kind of going well, I'd say. I'm already having this problem. I might actually put... So while I'm doing this, but yeah, just everyone is being safe, being good and everything, and just in general, decent. And I'm just glad that everyone in my family and my girlfriend and her family is doing well. And yeah, just everyone, just in general, just all good. And you know, it's good to be conscious of the times of everyone around you, and yeah, just being careful for sure. Trying to remember how to... There's a way to add... There you go, shift click. Just to make sure everyone is doing well, and... Ooh, that's the one. Just make sure everyone's doing well and healthy and everything, really. And yeah, just honestly glad that I haven't been affected by it, my girlfriend hasn't been affected by it, and the I don't think I know anyone. Oh no, no, I do know my girlfriend's family has is going through it right now, and you know that's not good at all. And I wish the best for her and her family. And yeah, just kind of hoping everyone's doing well all around, I have to say. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff's going on, and the world's going crazy, to put it lightly. Just glad everything's going well with people, and it could be going worse. That's the best way to put it.